How cool would it be to have ChatGPT always available right from your phone? Just open the app and ask away. Sounds like a dream, right? What if I tell you there are already dozens of ChatGPT-like apps both in iOS and macOS, and after testing some of them, I'm sure that some of these apps
are total scam.
So in this video, I'll take a look at the top 3 iOS apps and top 2 macOS apps and try to decide whether you should use these apps or just open the website. When you open App Store and search ChatGPT, you're greeted with a long list of similar apps. All claim huge functionality and convenience. And one of the most popular apps is AI Smith. Once you launch the app, you're greeted with a couple of information screens and a paywall. The app offers a free 3-day trial and a subscription later. Brace yourself, these paywalls will be a common thing today. If you're not attentive and patient enough, you basically have no choice but to buy the subscription. However, if you wait a little longer, the X will appear. This way you can close the paywall and use the service. And immediately after you do that, you see ads. These are very common for this app. The developer uses all the tricks to make you pay. But let's test it out. I'll just ask it to tell me about blue whales. Okay. It did that, but here's what I don't like. You can't follow the response with another question. The app will suggest additional questions, but you manually can't continue the conversation. You need to go one step back and type another question. How to jumpstart a car? Another ad? Great. And how about the third question? Third time the charm, as they say. I will ask AI Smith to write an essay about the American dream. No luck, we hit the paywall again. So without paying, you have only 2 inquiries available. Doesn't seem acceptable to me, but there is also a chat function. The app claims it can recognize images. Let's put that to the test. Upload the image, my friend reading manga. What will AI Smith say? Okay, not a bad job. It totally ignored the book and went straight for the face environment. I think that's passable. I will rate this app 5 out of 10. Not good, not terrible. The second most popular app is called Genie. As you open the app, you're instantly greeted by the paywall. How sweet. Here we need to look for skip in the top right corner, which looks inactive, but it's clickable. The first function the app wants us to try is image description. Okay, same image, what will be the result? Okay, much shorter this time, and it did recognize that it's a comic book, volume 3. Not bad, but I would have appreciated a little more insights. Now I will ask Genie how to cook a pineapple pie. Yes, here we can just continue the chat with any follow-up question, which is great. And the last question for the fun's sake, can it search for info online? I will ask whether it has subscribed to this channel. No, it did not, and it doesn't know about it either. Shame. If we open the Explore section, we'll see a long list of features, but as soon as you click on interesting ones, you get shown the App Store page with another app. 4 out of 10 simply because the chat functionality is more intuitive and you can use it a little longer without being forced to pay. And the third app looks really legit when you see it in the App Store. AI Chatbot. Let me just point out how long and pointless this loading screen is. It took me a solid 2 minutes to get through it. It will have to do that each time you open the app. So right off the bat, you can forget about quick inquiries on the go. And the beginning is basically the same as other apps. Paywalls, asking for review, etc. Here, the waiting time to get through paywall is even higher. The X is on the top left side. Okay, after 3 minutes, we are finally in. Let's start chatting right away. Oops, hit the paywall again. I will ask them to write an essay about the American dream in 2023. Okay, after 20 seconds of processing, it finally started typing. Oh gosh, it's slow. It types so slow that I could write it myself faster. Oh, and the response isn't full too. Under the read more button is another paywall. The developers of this app are desperate to get your money. How to skin a potato. That's a short and easy answer. I will count it as successfully answered. It seems like you can choose the response speed. I will set mine to 2x, but why? Isn't the point in getting answers as quick as possible? But even at 2x speed, it's still super slow. Oh, it's so slow. The app claims it can also do other things. You know what? I hate this one so much that I won't even try. This app is so outright bad that I simply can't see anyone using it. It has a very annoying paywall that's everywhere. It writes responses slower than my grandma and loads so long that I could become a granddad in that time. And despite everything, it's the second or first app that pops up on the App Store. That's simply ridiculous. I can easily say that this app is the biggest iOS AI scam I've ever seen in a long time. Something tells me that with some of these apps, it's the app that's bad and not ChatGPT tech itself. And it really may be easier to just open OpenAI's website and access the official ChatGPT. And when you do, you have to know what to type in to get good results, because with AI, it's garbage in, garbage out, and luckily, I might have something to help you get the most out of ChatGPT. We've put together a pack of prompts that you can use. This pack has tons of ready-made prompts that you can simply copy and paste. We believe this list will be a game changer for businesses, marketing specialists, or just anyone looking to level up their ChatGPT experience. And now we have a huge discount, 50% the original price. So be sure to check it out, the link is in the description. What about the Mac? Is the situation there any different? If you search for ChatGPT on the Mac App Store, you get a different yet still rather long list of apps. I'm gonna focus on two most popular ones. Can AI chatbot restore the good image of ChatGPT apps? And right from the start, I see improvements. No annoying paywall, just straight up chat. Maybe good for quick, small requests, but can it tell me a story about Antarctica exploration? Yes, it can. The response is brief yet concise and on point. I like that. It also works fine with other questions, no problems here. In the Explore section, the app suggests a couple options, which are basically just pre-made prompts, nothing special here. And finally, the paywall popped up. Luckily, we can just click it off, no problem. A little test for internet access has proven that this app doesn't have that. When I asked which iPhone to choose, 14 Pro or 15 Pro, it didn't bother Googling that 15 Pro is not out yet, but still, I will rate this app 6 out of 10. Clean interface, easy to use, fast responses, paywall is not annoying, much better than anticipated. What about the AI assistant? Paywall right from the start, just how we like it. Click that off and start chatting. Okay, it starts generating the response. Or does it? Because before delivering the first response, it asks for a rating. Click that off again. Okay, the answer is pretty okay. No complaints. Can it write a poem though? I'm afraid we will never find out the truth, since after only one question, the paywall becomes unskippable. No matter what I did, the paywall was there to stay. So I think we've also found our Mac scammer, AI assistant. This one is truly a devil's creation, even worse than the worst app on iOS. What can you possibly do with only one answer? Yeah, terrible stuff. Do not recommend it. Avoid this app at all costs. Basically, everything happened just as I expected. The best way to reliably use ChatGPT is just to use ChatGPT on the official website. It opens fine on phones and computers and works exactly the same way, and it doesn't ask you for money. It just works. So if you need to use ChatGPT on your phone or computer, just use the web version. That's my advice to you. And to make the most out of it, don't forget about our pack of pre-made prompts. Be sure to check it out. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Cheers.